What's up, y'all? This is Duana, aka Glamazon 1026, and thank you so much for coming to the Glam Room. Today we are going to be doing a review and demo of the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Skin Blurring Tint. I keep wanting to call this foundation, but it's not foundation. It's a skin tint, okay? And if you guys want to see that, be sure to stay tuned after the break. But before we go, make sure you click that subscription button. We are almost at 1,300 subscribers, y'all. I never thought I would see the day, especially because I was at 1,235 for a long time. So I think we got 10 is what I was looking at today. We got 10 more till we get to 1,300. So just keep, just keep subscribing, guys. Yes, tell your friends to subscribe, okay? Anyway, let's get into the review. Okay guys, so like we said in the intro, we are testing the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Skin Tint. This launched last week and I bought it on the internet on Sephora.com for, I believe it's $29 or $29.50. So everybody's excited about this. Like, we are moving from super duper caked on, even though the last video I did was about a super duper caked. But we are moving from a super duper caked foundation coverage to a more light to medium coverage. This Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint, it says that it is for light to medium coverage for all skin tones. It blends and blurs to instant perfection. It is light as air. Now, I got shade 18 because that's what they said corresponded to shade 390 in the regular foundation. I'm not sure why they didn't do 50. They only have 25 shades. That's very weird to me, but who are me to judge? So we're just going to start automatically, we're just gonna go in, okay? I don't have anything on my face besides primer. I have the Milk Moisturizer and the Milk Hydro Grip Primer to put on today. So they say that you gotta do it with your hands. I don't like putting things on with my hands. Everybody knows this, so I'm not gonna put it on with my hands. I'll put it on with this beauty blender, this beauty sponge by By Fey. She is a Black-owned, London-based applicator tool brand. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on, just a little bit, and let's see how this works. Okay, let's see. I mean, it is a little light to medium coverage. Put another drop on. I'm not sure how to use light to medium things. Alright, so I zoomed in so you guys can see better what's going on with this skin tint. So this side has been blurred. This side has not been blurred. And I do see a difference. This side does look a little bit more, it has a little bit more life to it than this side. And so I'm going to go over it again with another little drop of that foundation, of this skin tint. There's 3 drops right now. And it's like a little dollop like that. So let's try that again. Let's try. Let's get up under here. But that's what I need. Correction. Okay, so this side versus this side, I think it's looking pretty good. It's looking, it gives you I'm trying to think of how I can explain this. How I'm looking at it in person, like in my mirror, and then how I'm looking at it on the screen, it really does give like a nice little gloss coat. It's like, I want to say it's like a primer, but it's like a primer with coverage is what I'm trying to say. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I prefer a little bit more coverage, especially like under my eye and stuff, and then I have this perpetual dark spot, so I'm pretty sure that that will not be covered up with this, so I'm just gonna go in and cover that up with some concealer really quickly. Right. And then we're gonna go in with a drop of just one little dollop of that skin tint. Ooh, so I feel like that looks a lot better. Yeah. Once I under eye corrected, I feel like this looks really good. Yeah. As of right now, as I'm looking at it, it does what it says it does. It gives you a nice little blur without being like super duper heavy foundation. So I'm going to finish up the rest of my face, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to give you the lowdown on the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Skin Blurring Tint. Okay? I'll be right back. All right, y'all, here we are. The entire face is finished. I did use a highlighting concealer and some bronzer for contour, so it does have a little bit more coverage than what we had when we finished putting it on, but all in all, I think it looks pretty good. It's very lightweight. You cannot feel it on your face. It leaves your skin looking very blurred. As I said before, it really does. It's like a your skin but better. We're putting a filter on this to make it look nice type of coverage, right? Like it said before, it is light to medium. You can build it up. Remember, I put 3 drops on each side of my face, including the T-zone. I like that it is buildable, so you don't have to just leave it as that first layer of coverage. You can build upon it. For people like me who, like, I don't have a lot of spots, but the spots I do have are kind of, you know, they're kind of tough. I like that I can go in with concealer to cover those up and then go on top of it with the skin tint. I think this can be used by anybody. It just depends on your preference and your comfort level with coverage. Like if you have a lot of blemishes and you want them to be covered up, then you probably should not get this. But if you have a lot of blemishes and you don't mind putting on some concealer underneath and then going over your skin with this, I think it would be perfect. So if you are looking into it and you're okay with the coverage, then I think you should go out and get it. I'm not sure why they only have 25 shades. Like I said before, I think that's really confusing, especially since we're used to them coming out with 50 shades of everything. Like, why would they do that? I don't know. I feel like that's weird. But you know, it is what it is. I can't tell Rihanna how to run her company, so you know, it's whatever. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's all I have for you guys today. Make sure you give me a thumbs up down below. Also, do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can be a part of the Glam Fam and know exactly when I upload. Please be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Glamazon1026, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Because you stopped me, I just press play. I bet you choose to stay in the past to say